Welcome back. We're still watching Sunrise and we're looking at the road to recovery. Chief Chukwu, we're talking about solutions.
Solutions. The president should not be portraying us, we Nigerians, when he goes outside the country, that every Nigerian is corrupt, except himself. And then you expect foreign investors to come and invest in a country of corrupt people. It is impossible. The second point I want to make is the president must stop discriminatory attitude towards governance. It is unpresidential for you to say that you take care of people that voted for you, then the other people can go to hell. It has even extended to his appointments. And part of what we are having today is that people who don't even have the wherewithal, that don't know what they are doing, are occupying positions.
Okay, Chief, let's just take this call from Colonel Mosu in Abuja. Hello, Colonel.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Neto.
Your contribution, please.
Okay. The issue of selling our national assets, I want to comment. And the young lady, that what I'm calling is called the young lady that is there, who's supposed to be my age. Why I'm commenting is this. We have not had any good luck in selling our assets to investors, especially when it comes to our indigenous investors. Like the PSCN. The PSCN was sold. Until today, none of the discos, the 11 discos in Nigeria, none of the discos has invested even one pole to the network of this nation. And they are busy collecting money from Nigeria to put back from the business they promise that they have money to improve on. And now, selling the LNG, if you sell the LNG, what happens to the staff? If you come to the power sector today, what you hear is that every day people lose their job. And this is the time that what we are looking at how people recover from this recession. And what we are doing is to sell assets. I tell you, 70% of the people working in anywhere they sell are going to lose their job. When this APC government was coming to power, they promised us that we are not going to do what? We are not going to maintain this presidential jet. Why not sell those things off? Cut down on our allowances. Some states have cut down the salaries of workers. Why can't our government, our officials, cut down on their allowances and the money they take? That will help than selling. When you sell assets, what are you doing? You are now putting some other people back to poverty. We know how many people that have lost their job. This is a time that, because the governors are endorsing this thing, because when they sell this thing, they will share the money to them, and they continue spending the money for themselves and only themselves alone.
Okay.
I don't see where people sell national assets without, even in South Africa here, the power fence was not sold. The power fence in South Africa is a business, the partnership between the government and the investors, and things are working on fine. Why is it in Nigeria that everything is about sell to one person, sell to individuals? Why are we doing this? Since 1960 till today, it's the same story that we hear. From 1980, if you check the newspaper, the national dailies from 1980, we are still calling off that studying the economy to go to agriculture. We want to look at other solid minerals. Until today, we are still in the same place we are.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel. Chief, if you will wind down, please.
The EFCC, they should stop this media trial and the advertising. It is sending bad signal to the outside world. In civilized societies, you have these institutions. They go about their job quietly. At the end of the day, they achieve perfection and they are good. So EFCC should stop advertising, media trial, and they should not be selective. They approach the campaign source of PDP. The president should be bold enough to approach that of APC, so that people will take him serious.
Agreed.
That's my take on this.
Okay, now, Joseph, we must start winding down now. So I need to take your last words on this, and I'm going to go around and take each person's.
Okay.
Starting with Tosin.
Starting with me.
Yes.
First and foremost, I think the noise we've been making about recession and about the reason it's been oil, I think it's a lazy narrative. Between 2007 and 1999 to 2007, the oil barrel averaged about $38. And we saw the forex reserve, we saw the funds grow from 5 billion to over 60 billion. So it's a lazy narrative. Let's get to business. Even if we look at the GDP, we're talking about the recession. If we compare the Q2 in 2015 to the Q2 in 2016, in actual fact, it grew. It grew by 2.43%. What stripped off its value is the rate of inflation, the 17.7%. 50% of our GDP is by services. What kind of services? People are buying and selling. They are bringing in imported inflation from other countries and also due to the dollars, and now they're selling it into the market, and that is where we are also seeing this surge. So we all need to go back to the drawing board. Manufacturing constitutes just 10%. Come on, in a country of 160 million people, it will not happen overnight. Stop looking for quick fixes. Go back to the drawing board. Let's set an agenda. Let's see how we're going to pump this money to the critical spend sector. We are not just spending, we are spending in a critical manner. We are addressing the sectors that have the effect, that has the potential to give us a ripple effect. And also we're looking at SMEs. SMEs are the lifeblood of this economy. People are laying off staff, but I have a friend that has a business. She had to let off 2 of her employees because she could not continue anymore. The environment has become so stifled, the business environment has become so stifled that she cannot operate anymore. So we need to look at how can we ease businesses for those people? How can we create a business environment that works? How can we drag more people from poverty into the middle class? That is where we should be looking at the man on the street, because they constitute the largest percentage of this economy, not the person that cannot go on business class anymore, that's downgraded to an economy class. I don't care about them. We care about the person that has gone from 3 square meals to 2 square meals. That is our target, looking for how to lift people out of the poverty line, and it has to be very strategic. It cannot happen overnight.
Okay.
With that asset alone, we are not selling it. We have to go back to the drawing board and we have to do the real work.
Okay,
this is the time
Tosin,
for work to be done.
You're so passionate about
So
this.
passionate. It's not rocket science. We need to stop making government a rocket science.